If fantasy and romance are what you seek, featuring heroines who aren't quite so meek, with book talk and Instagram full of deceit, simply listen to our podcast, Our Picks of the Week. I am fully invested in contemporary romance.
Which is delightful.
I just want to preface that for all the readers that I'm in, my contemporary silly romance era. I am not reading really anything romantasy.
But there's a reason for that, and we're going to talk about how bad romantasy has gotten, and I think in our newest Hot and Bothered.
Yes, available on our Patreon if you'd like to go there to understand why we're both so mad and disappointed with books recently. But I was not disappointed with my pick this week. So this is going to be controversial. So this is a 2-book series, the DNA Duo series by Christina Lauren.
Excuse me, DNA Duo.
Girl, don't I will actually fight for this book.
Oh, wow.
But I read the second one before I read the first one by an accident. So I don't know if that's a, executable offense.
Same main characters, or does it follow different?
It follows the friend. So the first one is about one couple and she has a best friend, and then the second book is about the best friend. But this one was so much fun. I liked the first one that I read after. This is going to be confusing, but whatever. The True Love Experiment I liked more, which is the second book. And that is because the concept of this is that, so Jess and River are the main couple in the first book. And River created this DNA company where you send in your spit sample or whatever, they pull all of your genes, and they have this proprietary science whatever that compares your genes to other people in their dating app. And so it gives you a DNA based a little bit. It's what are the 23andMe and whatever. And so to match you to people based on genetic whatever, and they did a bunch of research, and they researched people that had been together for 60 years so they could really match it or whatever. And so that happened all in the first book. They had a diamond match, which is unheard of. The second book, however, is about the best friend, and she is a romance writer. And a lot of people don't take her seriously because they're romance books are just silly. When are you gonna write an actual book? And she's okay, that's kind of rude. First of all,
triggering every reader on the planet right there.
It was a fun breaking the fourth wall moment. But anyways, she is in a slump, though, because and there's obviously going to be spoilers in this because I love this book so much. So she was just dating around, having fun, enjoying her I think she's in her 30s, early 30s, late 20s, whatever. She dated this guy. She did the DNA Duo match, and she matched with him on there. She didn't know what the percentage was. Everything was cool, awesome. She liked him a lot. They were compatible. And then she found out that he was married.
Oh, no.
Yep.
No.
Yeah. And so this kind of triggers a downward spiral for her. And so she's I am on the hook for this next book in my series. My publishers are constantly harping on me, when am I going to publish this book? But I am stuck. I don't want to write romance when I've just destroyed someone's marriage. And I know it's not my fault, but I feel guilty about it. And men are horrible. Until we get introduced to the love interest in this book, Connor. He's British. Love it. The audiobook is delicious.
I'm intrigued now. Oh, does he have a British accent?
Oh, yeah. It's delicious. It sounds like an Australian accent, but maybe I'm off. I don't know. He is a documentary filmmaker. He's total, outdoorsy bro, whatever. He has a daughter. She's 8, I think. And he's just living his life making these documentaries about environmental shit.
Dual POV.
Yeah.
Oh.
I know. I'm sorry. That's going to be every contemporary romance book.
It's fine.
But yeah, so Connor is documentary filmmaker until his boss, who's total douchebag. He comes in and he's the investors are nervous. We need to branch into reality TV.
Mm-hmm.
And Connor is are you fucking kidding me? But I need this job because it's close to my daughter and I don't have to live in LA. I will make a reality TV show. And so he ends up somehow talking to his ex-wife, I think, and they're friends. And she is a avid reader of the main character, Fizzy, romance books. And she's like, oh my gosh, it'd be kind of cool if you did something based on this like DNA duo app that's like taking over the world right now. And so he creates this concept of a reality TV show where Fizzy, who's like this well-renowned romance author, she comes on the show to like find love. And so they find all of the like male contestants or whatever based on romance archetypes. And so you have like the vampire, you have the like shadow daddy. Yeah. This whole book is like breaking fourth wall. You have like the cinnamon roll boyfriend. And so they all come on the show, but the DNA duo aspect is like the audience votes every week of who she had like the biggest connection with, but they also have taken the DNA matches. And so it's like, can the audience tell what true love looks like? And then you can compare it to like actual like statistics at the end to say like, you guys voted off someone that was like a diamond match, or like the person she ends up with at the end is like the highest compatibility. Like the public can see actual like real romance. And so as it devolves, Fizzy realizes that Connor is actually kind of hot and they have some compatibility. And like as the series goes on, like the book goes on, they start doing these like interviews at the end where he's like, so how did you think the dates go or whatever? And they're like flirting on camera. And all of a sudden there's this like movement on the internet of like, you guys are like kind of cute together. And so it's like they obviously signed a contract that they can't be together, but then she's like also like, well, I have to go out on all these dates with people that I'm like pretty compatible with. This book is so fucking cute. And then it also happens that they're like his daughter and Fizzy's best friend's daughter are like best friends too. So they go on these adventures together and they go to like a kids concert and they like have a good time. Oh my girl. This book was so fucking cute.
So who's the author again?
Christina Lauren.
Okay, 2 authors, yeah?
Uh-huh. It's like a combo. Like they both contribute. I don't know how that works.
You said combo and I pictured the gas station pizza snacks.
Oh, I feel that.
Which are delicious. It sounds like this book.
Yes, absolutely. Because it's just like, it's all the best parts of reality TV shows, but like take out the like junk food aspect and replace it with like actually a compelling like main heroine who's like aware that she's doing a reality TV show, but she's also like spunky and like I cannot recommend this book enough.
Okay, so this almost sounds identical to the plot of a K-drama that I recommended like over and over again through season 2 or maybe season 1, I forget. Love is for Suckers, available on Viki, follows a reality TV producer. She recruits her hot doctor friend to be a contestant, and then they fall in love. Like, well, he's been in love with her the entire time, but like they fall in love as he's actually meeting these super compatible women on the show.
Oh my God. I love this. I'm like convinced, like
please watch it. If you loved the book this much, you would 100% love the show.
Oh, I dig it. Because I don't know what it is about the like DNA, like dating, and then like the person is like conflicted because they're like falling for other people too. But then it's like,
forbidden romance is what it is.
Oh, I didn't even think about that because that's literally they are forbidden contractually from.
Yep.
Oh.
So we found another Katie archetype.
Yep, there we go. Interesting. Forbidden love.
Okay, what are similar books?
I would say, obviously, the like first one in this series, The Soulmate Equation by Christina Lauren, super good. I didn't like it quite as much as the second one, but I think it's just because the second one is like so compelling. And like Fizzy as a main character is really fun, and like Jess is more like reserved. Like she has a daughter, she has like more like considerations like going into the relationship. I would also say The Bodyguard by Katherine. It's like a similar kind of like not silly, but like kind of like fun. Yeah, fluffy. And then also, I would say Bride by Ali Hazelwood, only because like I feel like the people in the True Love Experiment are like adults and they like talk about things. And I feel like that's a pretty like significant part of Bride is like they're very real with each other. Like that's not a normal facet in contemporary romance sometimes.
So the miscommunication is appropriate and makes sense for when it does happen.
Yeah. It's like very like common sense, like real people would, not talk about those things. And yeah. Oh, God. Dude, I love this book. I would read it again right now. Like I just finished it and I would second round.
Okay. So for readers like me, when we talk about the POV, this is first person POV from both main characters. Yeah. Or is it third?
I think it's first person. I'm pretty sure it's first person. Pretty sure.
Okay.
Like 90% sure. But yeah, first person, multiple Fizzy's POV, and then Connor's.
Awesome.
It's I don't know what it is about Christina Lauren. They like figured it out.
Okay, so did you listen to this or did you read it?
Yeah, I listened to it. I don't read these days.
And okay, so the first person POV is spoken by a hot British man?
Yes, it is.
I might listen to it. I might listen to it.
Yeah. Honestly, the only reason to like listen to it is to enjoy.
Okay.
Like sometimes the dual POVs, it's like hard because it's like a woman voice like imitating a man and you're like, okay, come on. But this is a legit dude talking to you through smut scenes. Like it feels a little rated R sometimes. Like
all right, I'm convinced. I am.
Yeah.
Okay.
The True Love Experiment, Christina Lauren. I could not recommend this book enough. Like, bro, woo.
From Katie's shelf to yours.
We'll see you on the next page. Hi, readers. Like what you've been hearing? Check out the Spice Archive at notanotherheroine.com to see all of our reviews and ratings. And if you'd like to support our growing library, find us on Patreon and get access to exclusive bonus content.
If you'd like to just listen, we post new episodes every Monday and Wednesday on Spotify, Apple, and Amazon. Thanks for listening.